Hi guys, how is everybody doing? Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. How is everybody doing? So it's almost a year now, and I haven't been here, and honestly part of it was unplanned, and then part of it I thought I could handle it, but I literally couldn't. And every day I wake up, I'm like, God, no. Like, I took this thing serious with the intention that I was going to keep going, but it has not been the easiest thing. And honestly, looking at the position I am in now, I'm like, if I don't struggle to create a balance, or to just fight for what I really want to do, then I'm just going to keep giving excuses and keep covering, and I'm never actually going to find a suitable time to incorporate whatever it is that I want to do in my life, and then with YouTube and every other thing. So I just really hope that you understand where I'm coming from, still coming to you without any makeup in. But anyways, in future videos that will be treated on. So how is everybody doing? Really, I hope you're doing well. I hope things somehow are going well for you. Lately there are no very good news on the internet, and it's really sad. And it's not like there's nothing we can do, but the best thing we can do is just do the things that we can control and let God take charge of things we can't control. But then we just keep hoping that things get better. So past 1 year, what have I been up to? Wow, a lot, really. I can't remember my last post actually, but after that last post, things happened. I think prior to the last post, I was doing a 1-month job thingy somewhere. I know I struggled to keep up, but that was the beginning of my hardship, because I now had to leave the house. All the posts you saw during COVID times were like I wasn't doing anything, and I was mentally I wasn't there, so I wanted something to keep me engaged. So editing those videos and scheduling them, or thinking of what to do, really got my mind occupied somehow. So when this job thing started, it was a struggle. I know I did a few videos in the office that I used to work to. I've been working, and I think I posted those ones. But after then, towards the end of that 1-month internship, basically I got another job. And when I now started the whole documentation, and eventually starting and then having more responsibilities in the house, I live with my parents. So I can specifically just tell you why you haven't been seeing videos here is because I stay with my parents. So majority of the time that I have, I actually try to use it to rest. That's the honest truth. And I can't put butter or spice to make it look glorious, but basically I'm staying with my parents, so I get to do more things in the house, and then with job, so I have little time for myself to do like things that I want to do. And right now there's really nothing much that I can do, because I'm not trying to talk about Nigerian housing system, policy, whatever. So with that, I literally didn't have any time anymore. So whatever time I had, I just want to sleep or rest. But then you realize that when you have something that you really want to do, even while you're resting, you still want to go ahead and like find ways to make it work somehow. I know prior to starting YouTube, I've always wanted to have a blog. And then during COVID, after my masters, I was thinking of something more personal that I could do, something I could talk, something I could do without my face actually being there. So then I was on Instagram one day and I saw something about podcasting, and I checked it, and it was something I thought I could do. So with the new job and more responsibilities, I fought my way through to starting my podcast. And so far, in less than a year, it's a year now, and so far I have actually, I'm proud of how far it's going. I think what really excites me is that people are listening. People who are close to me tell me few places that I have to improve, or things to do, and then I think people basically just listening, and people sometimes come to say, oh, I like what you're saying, or I like what you're doing, really just gladdens me. Now, another thing that I've always loved to do was to have a blog, right? So I struggled. I started on WordPress, no hosting, nothing, no plan. But then, thinking further, I'm really down for this whole thing, forgetting whether I'm an introvert or I just really like my private space. I just feel like I want to share things personally. So I took the whole blogging thing very serious. I made more research, and I found out that having a self-hosting platform was good. I started, and I officially have a blog. I'm going to put all the links in the description box, so I hope you go through them and subscribe to all of them, because I have things coming in, and honestly they're not to bore you, basically, because as I learn something new, I'm actually just putting it out there, or experiences, I'm just putting it out there. So I've struggled with my blog, I've struggled with my podcasting, and so far they're doing well. So then when now talk about YouTube, it's first of all, you need your space, you need a quiet environment to sit down and do whatever it is that you want to do. I'm a shy person, so if I don't have my space, I find it really hard to talk. So how do I have this time to even talk? So I joined board of lectors in my parish. I'm a Catholic, so I've gotten to the stage where I now take Sunday readings, right? So on Sunday sometimes I don't get to go to church with my parents, so basically I go alone because I'm proclaiming at a specific mass, so there's no point going with them and also going for the mass I'm proclaiming, So I think what I now embarked on now, just as I'm doing this, whenever I have a mass after my parents or even before my parents, I will try to make recordings, as many as possible. I do same for my podcast, and that is something I really want to imbibe with my YouTube now. So this place is not quiet, because honestly I have things too that I want to share on YouTube, different platforms, just trying to get to as many people as possible. Promise, they're not boring things, but just expect me to be gisting, just telling you stories, So that's exactly how I got this time to record, and I'm really happy. I know I've been postponing days. I'm like, I'll do this week, but the time is immediately you say it's time, because if you keep saying, oh, I'll do it next week, I'll do it in 3 days time, or I'll do it so time, that time is never going to come. I remember my friend would tell me, I wish I could mention his name, is stop making excuses, just go for it. Going for it is not easy, but when you've made up your mind, you just see yourself creating opportunities or time to do whatever it is that you want to do. So I'm really enjoying the challenge. I get to schedule some blogs for my blog, and then I get to schedule some recordings on my podcast, and I get to also schedule YouTube videos. See, if there's nothing else that makes me happy, these things really make me happy, because I'm reaching out to people are hearing my own voice, people are seeing my stories, my experiences, or whatever it is that I want to share. it really just tops my tier of making me happy. So I didn't vacate YouTube. Things just happened, and I'm really happy that gradually things will take place, and I'm looking forward to just really sharing with you guys. And yeah, that's my aim. I'm not even here to want to try to be this or that. Just want to come here, give you story or give you gist, in my natural habitats. So I just if in case you have unsubscribed and you're seeing this, it is a sign from the Lord. Subscribe back. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. I hope you continue to do well, because if you're going to put your mind on what is happening, trust me, you're going to be in that constant circle of wishing things would get better if you're not like pushing yourself. I don't say lots of things in this introductory continuation of my YouTube, but really you have to wake up every day choosing yourself and speaking to yourself, dragging yourself out from certain spaces and just going for what you want, basically. So until my next video, guys, I hope you understand where I'm coming from, and I hope you stay with me on this one, and I hope you enjoy whatever I'm going to put out here, and we will be in peace. Okay? Alright, on to my next episode. So bye for me now.